Hey there everybody, Shane Brick Customs back with another custom minifigure review. Today is on my custom produced Lego Tiplee headpiece. Like all my custom headpieces, this one is originally sculpted by me first off in clay. It is then cast into a silicone rubber mold, which is then filled with a coloured plastic to produce the actual headpiece. In this case, the base colour for the headpiece was a reddish brown colour. If you guys didn't know who this character was, she was a Jedi General in the Clone Wars television series. Here's a source picture right here. If we begin with the body of this minifigure, we can see that it is just stock standard Lego pieces. None of them are customized. In fact, it is actually the body from the Stress Alley from the 2013 Separatist Spider Droid set. And the reason why I do not customize my Lego pieces is that I'm a bit of a Lego purist, and due to the expensive nature of Lego pieces, it will cost too much to buy new Lego pieces and customize them every single time I make a custom figure. So for now, I just use the pieces that I have out of my minifigure collection. But if the headpiece is one solid piece of plastic and it's completely produced by me, if we look on either side, we can see that there are two growths out of the side of her head. I'm not really sure what you'd call those. They could be called quills or something like that. They look almost a bit like porcupine quills, so we'll call them that. If we look on either side, we can see that they are not symmetrical. And that is because through looking at the source pictures, I found out that they aren't meant to be symmetrical. So I like to follow the source pictures as closely as possible, so that's why they are unsymmetrical. If we look at the top, we can see there's a little T on the top of her head. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but again, it was in the source pictures, so I sculpted it on. And as we can see, her fringe is also protruding off the headpiece as a 3D sculpt. If we look at the paint job for this figure, we can see that on either side, on those quill pieces, it is a purplish blue, which is the same color as the lips and the eyes. There is a dull grey that is used for that T piece on the top of the head. And if we look at the eyes themselves, we can see that they go white, that bluish color, black for the pupil, and then a small white dot for the reflective part of the eyes. If we can see also on the forehead, there is a backwards S, which is in the same color as the tip of the quills and the lips. As you can see though, it is a very intricate mold. The side pieces are overlapping and underlapping, and it was very hard to get them to look very crisp and clean while still having that overlapping and underlapping effect. And as you can see, if I turn it on the side here, they are very thin as well, and they are only possible through using a plastic with a certain level of rubber in it. I use a high quality plastic when casting all my custom headpieces, so if you were to try to do this in, for example, a clay or a low quality plastic, you wouldn't be able to do it because these pieces, the tips would just break off too easily. But because I use a high quality plastic, they are flexible, so if we have a look here, you can see what I mean. So it gives a certain level of playability to the custom headpiece, which I think is extremely nice. And also, like all my other headpieces, this headpiece is completely Lego compatible, so it's completely removable. You see there, so you can put it on whatever torso you desire. And I think that's sort of, the height of the Lego purist customizer to try to get their piece to look like it could be featured on a Lego release minifigure. And I think a major step towards that is having it so you can take it off the torso with ease and put it on whatever torso you so desire. That's all I've really got for you for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed looking at my custom Lego Tiplee minifigure. I certainly enjoyed making it. Expect a review of her sister Tiplee to be coming in possibly maybe the next review, or maybe one of the ones shortly after the next review on this main channel. If you want to see the creative process that goes behind making these custom minifigure headpieces, check out my update channel, which there is a link to down below in the description. If you want to go buy any of these custom headpieces, check out my blog, which there is also a link to down below in the description. And if you want to purchase any of these pieces, go to my eBay page. Do bear in mind they do sell very quickly. So if you'd like me to make your specific headpiece and maybe set up a private auction so you get a chance to purchase one of these, just personal message me and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, chuck a thumbs up, guys, if you enjoyed this, a comment if you've got a question or a comment about it, and please subscribe, it helps me out a whole lot. That's all for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this review, and have a good day.